We're arguing about. We're not arguing. We're discussing
what san and chan are.
I've actually never heard of chan. I've heard of san, like Kiksen-san, like I guess would be
like sama. You heard sama?
I have not.
They're all just like, it's like senpai. You know senpai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an honorific. It's just kind of what you call people in Japan.
Do people actually call each other senpai, or is that more of like a stalker thing?
No, so senpai, it's like a big joke, but a senpai is like your higher up.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
So like, if you go to school, your senpai would be someone that's a grade above you.
Okay, so what's with like the sexual senpai thing? Is that just where the joke, the irony
That's just
came
kind
from?
of the joke, is
the
like
satire of it all.
Like girls want an older man. Like I think
Okay.
it's just like a kind of, I don't know.
That's that's kind of what I figured, anyways.
It's like if you get an older man, they're going to be more mature, so you kind of want your senpai to notice you, because your senpai's cool. You know,
I guess that's true. Yeah, the
your upperclassmen are always cool.
The older kid.
And so that's the senpai notice me joke.
That makes sense. Cause yeah, I mean, I always kind of knew that senpai just meant like you're, like almost like not like authority, but superior.
No, yeah, it's just like, best way to describe it is an upperclassman. So someone that's like in a position higher up than you. Because you wouldn't, but it's not like
Fuck, can I pick that?
It's not like a teacher either. Like a teacher would be sensei.
Okay.
So like a teacher, someone that's teaching you or guiding you would be more of a sensei, and someone that's just a level above you.
Japanese is confusing.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
It's a cool language. I'm not gonna lie. I would
I just don't understand it all. Like at some point you're like, oh, I guess we're kind of close enough friends that I can call you by your first name now. Like you just have to guess that.
That's like, you wouldn't call someone by their first name though?
No, you'd call them by their family name.
So I would just call you, whatever your last name is.
Yeah.
Say it.
So like,
not necessarily safety's sake. I guess we don't have people watch this to really be safe.
So like,
but
say you've got George Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would call him Smith, or like Smith-san.
You just call him Smith. Or yeah, Smith-san. I mean.
Yeah, you'd call him that until you're good enough friends, and then you would say, okay, I can call you George now, and it'd be like George-san.
I guess that's...
But, like, only close friends would really call each other that by their first name.
I guess that's almost kind of the same, because, like, at least in America, I mean, like, when you first meet somebody, you call them by their first name. You're like, yo, what's up, Cooper. But, like, once you get better friends, I could call you, like, yo, what's up, bitch? What's up, ass hat?
I mean, somewhat, I guess. Kind of.
I mean, I know it's more of like a respectful thing in Japan. Like, they actually take care in their people, whereas we are way too flippant with language and emotions, and then take offense to fucking every little thing that happens. But
well, yeah, they're also kind of weird. They're really, like,
they're very respectful.
But they're also, like, not afraid to say stuff. They'll say what's on their mind. Like, I was talking to a girl that lived in Japan for a long time, and, like, not being mean or anything. Like, they don't mean to be offensive in any way, but they will go up to someone and say, like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. You're getting kind of chubby. Or, like, you're chubbier than when I last saw you. Like, they will say that, just, like, and not mean to be offensive by it.
Fuck, that's not what I meant to do.
By any means.
Yeah.
That's just what they say. Like, it's just and they noticed that.
That's interesting.
That's
super. Yeah, because like I feel like a lot of cultures don't actually take as much clout about weight as we do.
Well, not even like just weight. Like those are your trees that you planted.
Oh, fuck. Well, tree's gone now.
But what was it?
Should plant them somewhere else.
There was a really weird one. Like,
I can dig that back up.
Like, say you're breaking out. You're getting like acne. Yeah. They'll like bring that up and be like, oh, your acne's not getting better, is it? Or like they'll just kind of bring it up and talk about it. Like it's not offensive. They're not trying to be offensive or anything. It's just
almost like concern, like a concern. Like it doesn't look like.
Well, not even that. It's more of like just they've noticed that and they're like, oh, so this and this, and it's just.
It's much more of a like a personal. I mean, just from what I've heard. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because I've never been over there, so I don't know how true this is. But just from what I've heard, it seems like a much more personal culture. You know, where it's like they're actually saying these things because they're actually they're actually interested in what what it all is. You know, whereas like in America, it's like we're just like, oh, you're fat. Like it's just a full-on insult. Like whereas in Japan, it's like, I noticed that you've gained weight. Like it's just like a thing like. You've noticed, which means you've taken like the care or time to notice. Obviously, you could still be an asshole and be like, "You're fat," but
another thing, like I guess, if you get in trouble at work, your boss won't talk to you. Like your boss will pretty much talk to everyone else but you about it.
Really?
Yeah, and the way it works out is it's supposed to like make its way down the line to you. Through rumors and like kind of like a telephone system. Once it gets to you, you like will explain yourself, and it's supposed to kind of telephone its way back to him or her, like back to your superior.
I have heard that actually.
Like really weird.
I'm really tired. I need to take a nap apparently.
Like I don't know, it's really interesting how they kind of
just their
to
culture,
each other.
yeah. Well, it's interesting how we talk to each other. I mean, like, in honesty, like in America, we don't take much care in language with one another.
Oh,
fuck, get out of my way!
You're gonna get a cat.
I don't fucking want a cat.
Marnie's gonna give you a cat.
Hello, Steve. You see this cat?
Her and her Christmas sweater's gonna.
Yeah, lady, it's warm outside. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's stray. Poor little thing. Anyway, I don't fucking want it. You keep it. It's my present for giving me sap.
Why would a farm actually need a cat?
I guess for mice.
I guess that makes sense.
No. I'm going to name
No,
him.
but Dudley's a cool Street Fighter character.
Dudley's a cool name. What should we name him, though?
Our cat?
Yeah.
Are you a boy or a girl?
Should we name him Martin? Do you have any ideas? Any thoughts?
McFly.
Ooh. I dig McFly.
So...
Come on, Cat McFly!
So we had
You McFly-ass pussy.
So, my cousin got a dog, and my aunt was like, "Okay, we need to get a collar for him so we don't lose him." Mm-hmm. Which is a terrible thing to do. Never do anything that kind of gives me any responsibility. We went out and they told me the name. They told me the name of the dog, and I got the full name on there. But like in the middle of all of the text, so like I can't even remember the name of the dog anymore. But it was like Max. Like just as an example, it'd be Max, and then it'd have the address and the number.
Yeah.
For like if it ever gets lost.
I can't fucking pick this one.
And I put Max McFly.
Really?
Yeah, Max McFly, and then like a last name. Like I pretty much renamed their dog.
That's awesome.
And then put all of their information on because there was an extra line. Like it just needed. I felt like it would have been empty
named it
without.
McFly?
Yeah.
Fuck! I chopped down the beanstalk instead.
Well, you've got your axe. Get it.
Well, I gotta get rid of it because I just had to. Don't worry, I have a plan. I just.
Do you?
I have to put my beanstalks in their own aisle, or else I can't pick my parsnips because it wasn't letting me pick my parsnip because the fucking beanstalk was in the way.
Oh.
So you just gave like that dog a last name.
Yeah, I gave their dog a last name and a middle name.
That's fucking awesome.
They weren't. I don't think they noticed for a while.
Well, like if you have to have that too, though. Wait, what were you doing with it though?
I was making a collar, the tag, and I named their dog in the process.
God damn it, that's I thought it was like a situation where like, hey Coop, will you take this to get registered? And the registration was like, has to have a first, last, middle, and whatever name, and you're like, well, his name is Kevin.
Oh no, it just had 3 lines. It was, they were just.
You were like, oh, I guess I'll fill them all.
I've got room. And so...
God, I'm already fucking tired.
Wait, eat your food, though. You have food.
Wait, where?
What do your parsnips give you?
Ooh, 25
Plus
energy.
25 energy, so you can eat a couple of those.
Yes.
There you go. Just enough to water the rest of your...
I'll eat 2, just to be safe.
and then
Actually, I've got enough to.
and then sleep for the night. Sleep for the rest of the day until.
Yeah, for real.
You haven't talked to really anyone. All you did was kind of go up and
Give people
slap sap into their hand and run away giggling like a little girl.
Here's some sap.
And then when they chased after you, you went, no, it's a prank, there's a camera. And it was all okay.
It's just a camera. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. God, I hate those videos sometimes.
Did you see the Stop a Douchebag movement?
No.
I think they're Russian. And, like, there'll be really big sidewalks that, like, lead into, like, gas stations. Like, the sidewalk will go to the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And people will take the sidewalk because there's less traffic with their car. And this group of people decided, hey, we're gonna stop people from doing that because it's not legal. You can't do that, and they're doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they printed off these gigantic stickers that just say "Stop" or "I'm a douchebag and I drive however I want." And like they'll sit there, and if someone comes across on the sidewalk, they'll say, "Hey, you can't drive here. This is a sidewalk. This is for people to walk on, not drive."
Yeah.
And if the people keep going or like won't get off the sidewalk, they'll slap the sticker on their front windshield. And they're not like good stickers. They're like really kind of shitty paper stickers. So when they try to peel them, they just scrape and rip. Like,
oh god.
Pretty much they just printed gigantic GameStop stickers.
That's awesome.
So, like, they get these horrible people that just sit and they pretty much will run them over. Like, they'll just sit and push them with their car and yell at them, start fist fights.
That's super great.
But everyone's on their side. Like, everyone that's not on the sidewalk knows who they are, and they're like, yeah, stop a douchebag, and, like,
so awesome.
cheering them on. There was one where, like, this guy came over. You've got a crow. Get him before he eats your parsnips.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, crow!
There was this one guy that's, like, came through in a big business truck. Like, he was in his business truck delivering stuff. And he was
my potatoes came in!
He was just driving through, and he wouldn't leave, so they stuck the sticker to the back of his work truck, and he just kept going. So they had, like, 4 stickers on the back door of his work truck. And finally the cops showed up, and the cops, like, are getting mad at him, and the dude had to call his boss and was like, so I've got a bunch of stickers on my car, I was illegally driving, and, like,
what?
It was awesome. Like,
fuck, I don't want to go.
If you get a chance, like, they're really funny to watch.
And what is this again? Like, what videos?
The Stop a Douchebag movement.
That's awesome. Have you ever seen Save the Bros?
No.
Oh my god. Well, I'll have to tell you about it next time on Ignorant Nerds. It is the greatest thing you'll ever see.